Okay. So your name is Oriana
Bottaro.
Oriana Bottaro.
I'm 15 years old.
15 years old, and you're a student at Spanish River High School?
Yes.
Okay. And so what motivated you to get this together? I know we talked yesterday. What motivated you?
Well, the fact that we're not in Venezuela, it's sad. So we want to do whatever we can to help Venezuelans, to help spread the word, because people here in Boca, they don't really know what's going on in Venezuela. All the protests are mostly held in Miami. So we wanted, Boca people to come together and do it. So my friend and I organized it yesterday.
Who's your friend?
Imanole Padilla.
Okay. And is she also a Spanish River student?
She's actually from Venezuela.
She's from Venezuela? She's
Yeah.
not a student here?
No.
Okay. So how do you feel about, it looks like you got an even bigger turnout today than you had yesterday.
Yes,
How do you feel about
awesome. I'm so proud of all these Venezuelans that came here to spread the word, and so it's a really interesting day for Venezuela.
it? Okay. So
I'm happy.
you heard did you hear the statement from the congressman?
I heard some of it.
Okay. What is it that you would like the U.S. government, you're here to let people in Boca know what's going on.
Yes.
What would you like us to do about it?
To help spread the word as much as you can. We really need your help. We want this government out.
Okay, but so you tell us, we know about it, we tell other people. At some point, do you want the U.S. government to do something? Do you want,
Yes.
what is it that you want the U.S. government to do?
To, help us. Just step in and, I don't know, just help us.
Okay, because there's a challenge there. If you look back at, I don't know how much you're familiar with it, but Latin American history, there's a lot of U.S. involvement in Latin America that most Latin Americans think was not good.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Even like right now with the drug war, the United States sprays chemicals on Colombian farmers
Yes.
to try to stop drugs from cocaine to being grown. And a lot of Latin Americans don't like that. Do you worry that if you get the United States government involved in the internal affairs of Venezuela, it could end up being a bad thing?
I do worry a little bit, but I just want the best for my country. And
Okay. Can you tell me personally, like, how many family members do you have in Venezuela right now? What are they going through?
I have all my family. I only have my mom, my grandmother, and my brother here. And personally, all my family is over there, and they're protesting in the streets as we speak. They said that it's amazing how many people there are in all Venezuela. There's like millions, billions of people in the streets protesting, wearing white.
How did you guys end up coming to West Boca?
We ended up coming because it was really insecure where I was living in Venezuela. My hometown got really insecure, all of Venezuela. And we realized that there was no opportunity for us over there because things were getting really bad.
How old were you when you came?
I was 8 years old.
Okay, because your English is, perfect. So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, and now that you're here in West Boca, do you have a desire to stay in the U.S.? Do you want to go back to Venezuela when it's peaceful? What's your goal? Your personal goal?
Okay, I like living in the United States, but I would also love to enjoy, living in Venezuela where I grew up. I want to grow up in a Venezuela that my mom grew up, which was safe, where no one got raped, where you didn't get killed. I want to, whenever I go to Venezuela, I feel like I'm I feel like I'm scared.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared they're going to rob me, rape me, or kill me.
So the other concern, when I wrote the article yesterday, a friend of mine wrote a comment saying that some of the people who are protesting now are really allied with the previous governments. So there's a history in Latin America of strongmen running countries. If this strongman gets thrown out, what's the risk that another strongman comes in and kills a different group of people?
I hope that doesn't happen. It probably won't happen. We just have to, give to God.
Okay. All right. Anything else on your mind? What kind of reaction are you getting from fellow students at Spanish River?
They're all happy. We actually have a few of them here.
Yeah.
And we're trying to make this a bigger protest by calling all Venezuelans and everything.
Do you have a sense that there's kids from West Boca High, from Olympic Heights, from Boca High?
Yes.
And is there an FAU contingent here? Is there somebody here from
Yes.
FAU?
Actually, the people that organized it are the FAU Venezuelan group, and my brother's in that group.
Okay. All right, thank you.
And my last words are, goodbye, Maduro!